Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Taya Crumpa. I'm actually driving because it just came over me, and then when I get a chance, I'm going to pull over and we can get deeper into the conversation. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the twin flame union and the reason why you're not already in union with your twin. I had a really great meditation earlier today, and meditation for myself, but as I was leaving from the health food store just a few moments ago, and why you're not in union with your twin, not just for me, a lot of you, this is going to be a crash course in metaphysics. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it light and not go like attracts like. What you think about, you bring about. So if you're constantly thinking, oh, I'm in separation, oh, I'm separate from my twin, you are projecting out into the field separation. And so the universe is going to say, okay, more of that. Welcome. For some of you guys that are on and joining with me personally by name, because I'm driving and I got to be safe. But here in a minute, we're about to get up close and personal, and I'll be able to look at everyone that has chimed in. So you basically, and I know people don't like to hear this because they think, but I am here to tell you that the only way that you can get back in, okay, you have to be in the same vibrational frequency of your twin. Now, for some of you, you may not want to be in the same vibrational frequency of your twin, especially for you if you are a divine feminine that is standing truly in your power, because things teeter-totter and chances are your twin is probably low vibrational. So what you have to do in that case is allow for your twin to rise to where you are, not try to be the savior and go back to save him or her, you see. So in those instances, what you want to do is continue to focus on staying in the energy of unconditional love and the love frequency and the love vibration, which is like 432 megahertz or 528 megahertz. 528 megahertz. In order to get there, I'll share later on in the discussion of how you can do that. And I'm actually pulling over right now, you guys. I want to get really into this conversation, right? Because I'm telling you, I just had this download as I was driving, and Spirit told me to just go ahead, go live, right? And just to really talk to you guys. Let me see, who am I dealing with? Who's online with me? It fades in and out when you're on a phone. I'm not seeing anyone consistently, but when it pops right back up. Oh, here we go. Hello, Carolyn. Welcome. Let me get this. Adela, welcome. Yes. How do you know if he is not a false twin? Okay, I am Tammy. How you know that he is not a false twin is you honestly need to go to a professional reader to get a confirmation, or you can get that information from within. All of what you need to know is inside of you. It's really not outside of you. But if you haven't got to that level yet where you can tap into the spirit realm and get that information, I offer what is called a twin flame oracle reading, which will let you know if you're dealing with a karmic that is a so-called false twin, or if you're truly dealing with a bona fide 100% divine masculine. I offer that, and if you go to any of my videos, it's in the description box. But that's a good question, because I can tell you, all right, I'm going to give you the statistics and the logistics on this thing. Most people that think they're in a twin flame union with their divine counterpart, I would say about only 30% are really 100% bona fide twin flames. About 70% are not. Some of them are in relationships with their higher level soulmates or karmic. Let me see if I can get you guys back up here again. Okay. Inside, I feel I have everything that I desire, including union. 3D looks like hell breaking loose. Shaking my head. I feel you. I definitely understand. I think the name is, I can't pronounce this name. Tanina or Tanera? Tamara? Oh my God. You guys, I got a new phone, right? So the writing and the descriptions are really teeny tiny small. And even with my contacts in, I don't know if I'm saying your name right, but the last name is Reynolds. Okay, Miss Reynolds, that is the vibrational frequency that you need to be in. In order for you to attract love, you have to be in the vibration and the frequency of love in order to get love. Like I said again, like attracts like. And for some of you, the reason why you're not in union with your twin flame is because a lot of you divine feminines are already more spiritually evolved than your masculine. And that is what is currently going on in the collective. Now, I can tell you there is a shift that has started, and the masculines are now waking up. They are starting to awaken. They're starting to question, why are they here? What is their mission? What are they supposed to be doing in life? And a lot of them are getting direct communication from source because you, by raising your frequency, have been able to transform the frequency of your twin. You are one soul, okay? And if you continue to keep looking at you and your twin as being separated, like I said again, there is one mind, you guys, and that is one mind and one mind only, and that is the universal consciousness. Some people call it Christ consciousness, some call it Krishna, it doesn't matter, okay? Whatever it is to you, it's only one consciousness. And I'm going to talk about the universal mind because there's only one mind, and that's the mind of God. And so some people in quantum physics call it the field. When you think a thought, okay, from a conscious level, that information is stored in what we call a subconscious mind. So I'm thinking the thought right at this very moment that me and my twin are together. We are not separate, okay? Me and my twin, we are in union. And even though in the 3D we're not in union, what you think and you focus on is what is going to come about. So if I keep thinking I'm in union, it's basically going to press against his subconscious mind or her subconscious mind that, hey, I really miss so-and-so. I need to call so-and-so. Oh my God, because it's going to be that magnetic pull. The twin flame union is about magnetism. It's about vibration. It's about frequency. We are highly evolved beings, every last one of us. We are not like traditional 3D people. This is the reason why people on the 3D, they don't understand and they don't understand the twin flame union because it's not for them. That's like a surgeon trying to figure out how to become a lawyer, you see. Those are two different sides of the coin. So if you're wanting to manifest a union with your twin, first and foremost, you have to raise your vibration. You have to be in a high vibrational frequency, and the higher you go, the more your twin is going to rise to where you are. But if you continue to be on the 3D and then you're doing things from the 3D, then that's going to keep them stuck as well, especially if they're already having trouble, you see. I'm waiting for this thing to come back up again, y'all. This thing is just really irritating me. I have like the new phone that's like the competitor to the iPhone 10XR. This is like the OnePlus 7, and it's pissing me off because with my other phone, it didn't fade out like this. Like it would show me your here it is again. It would show me your comments, and then after that, it'll drop off. Hello, Esther. Destiny. Many divine masculines are low vibrational because in their incarnations, in the many incarnations that they've had, some of them have not mastered those lifetimes. And what happens is that it gets encoded into what is called soul DNA. Everybody knows about DNA. DNA is our signature card that holds all of our information. So when they incarnate in this earthly plane after many incarnations of being low vibrational, that is going to be the same thing that's going to be projected on this earthly plane. Yes, green and pink. Listen, this is what oh my god, desire. I can't read all the numbers, but you know who you are. 66 2002. Wearing pink and green is perfect, you guys. Pink is really good for the heart chakra, and so is green for the heart chakra. It keeps you in high vibration. Those are the frequencies of love, unconditional love. And using crystals like the emerald, using the rose quartz. Do I have the rose quartz in my brow? Usually I put the rose quartz in my brow. I took a bath with it today, you guys, and I put it in my bath water to charge the water so I could be in that high frequency and that high vibration of love. And I forgot to put it in my brow. But for you divine feminines, if you're really wanting to manifest your divine masculine, wear a quartz crystal in your brow. I can tell you that when me and my husband separated, that's the first thing that the angels told me to do. They told me to put a quartz crystal in my brow. I was with my man almost every single day because I was in the vibration of love, and I manifested being with my baby every single day because I had the quartz crystal in my brow. So thank you for bringing that point out. That is so true. Joseph speaking, Joseph Riviere sending blessings and positive vibes to you and everyone on their journey. This journey, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. It's received. I receive it. Do the DM have more than one rebirth? We all have more than one. Most of us, unless you are a new soul. And if you are a new soul, chances are you're not a twin flame. Most twin flames are ascended masters, or ones that have already ascended or mastered lifetimes. Most. I didn't say all. So, yes, to answer your question, yes, he's had incarnations or a rebirth. We all have. He's been in your dreams. Virgo, married with children. Yet in my dreams, he doesn't speak. 3D. He seems confused and he's hateful. I believe that it goes back into our soul DNA, okay? The hate and the anger that your divine masculine is projecting is not towards you. I feel like in their own ability to be able to see themselves and to know themselves, it causes this clash, okay, between the masculine and the feminine, and that makes it just more compounding in your relationship dynamic. I'm married to my twin too, and there are times that I reach out to him and he totally ignores me, and then there's times that I reach out to him and he's like, he got the gift of gab. He's like, we ain't never even parted or whatever. So I believe that for a lot of them it's very difficult because in the collective majority of the divine masculines are dealing with addictions. A lot of them are having to clear bloodline issues, and even though we have to clear bloodline issues, it's different for them because most of the time they don't even know. They're not even awakened to what we are awakened to. We awaken as divine feminine so much faster because we have already mastered this, and all we're really doing, no one is teaching us anything, you guys. All we're really doing is remembering who we are, and we are awakening to our divine selves and who we are. Okay, Rebecca says, I did a full moon ritual and said divine counter partner, not name, and he came through the fire, all tingles too. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, see, here's the thing, you guys. As we raise our vibration, this is another reason why you're not in union. When you start doing what is called shadow work or inner work, it scares the hell out of them. They can feel when you raise your vibration. They can feel when you even go through your spiritual initiations, because a lot of us are going through spiritual initiations and rites of passages. They feel it, and it what is making them run is because they're scared to face it. They're scared of the unknown. They're scared of meta, which is beyond, and physics, which is the physical, because then we were taught that that's paranormal, okay? Which is not normal for us to see that or to experience that. And so a lot of them are running away out of fear. And what promotes fear is ego. Ego promotes fear. And if someone really truly loves you, there is no fear in love. Love and fear cannot cohabitate the same space. One will crowd the other out. And so this is the reason why Source has told me, and this is really personal for me to share just this little tidbit, even though it's not, something. Let me just get it out. Okay. The reason why it's a little bit more complex for us divine feminines is because for those that know much is required. We are the one that is more advanced, spiritually speaking. And with that being said, divine masculine is a baby when it comes to spirituality for most of them, not all of them, because there's some pretty I've been talked to some divine masculines in their power, my husband being one of them. And here's another thing too, okay? These divine masculines can choose to go back to sleep if they want to. They can choose to live on the earthly plane of existence and just be 3D, okay? Even after an awakening, they can choose to not live up to their fullest potential and choose to go back to sleep. That's what my husband did in the past. Now I'm feeling something totally different from my baby. I'm like, woo! I'm like feeling a whole shift that is in his vibrational frequency, and I love it. I love it. I love the new person that he's becoming because I can feel his energy. I'm tapped into his energy on a regular basis. Okay? So for divine masculines, the reason why they stay in this low vibration is because of fear and ego. Okay? Most people only equate ego with pride. But ego is not always a bad thing. Listen to me when I tell you, ego is our protector. You know that flight and fight adrenaline rush that you get when you're in a situation. Let's say if your house catch on fire, the first thing that you think about is the exit, right? Okay, so with them too, that is what our ego is, what saves us. Our ego is like, let's haul tail on ass and get out of here, right? So that same ego is the same thing that allows for the divine masculine to project fear when divine femme raises her vibration. But see, the reason why they don't want to do it out of fear is because they don't want the commitment. And it's not just the commitment to you. First and foremost, their commitment is to God. They don't want that commitment because being committed to God means they have to change. And some of them are stuck in their ways, you see. Some of them don't want to let go of the earthly plane because they've been able to get trinkets and little gifts and things and manipulate people in situations, right? So that means that if I go up into a higher vibration and become spiritual, that means I can't do this anymore. That means that I can't have third-party relationships. Not in the twin flame union. It's a sacred union. It's a threefold cord. You, Your divine masculine is source. Three is a crowd in the twin flame union. There's not supposed to be three. There's only supposed to be one. And that one are the three people that I just named. Yes. You know what? Pretty unique. It is about unconditional love. It's also about unconditional faith and radical forgiveness. You know, it's easy for me to love you when everything is going my way. When you're doing everything I want you to do, you're saying all the things that I want you to say. But the moment that you deviate away from that, it becomes complex and it becomes hard for me to love you. And that is called love based on conditions. And what separates the twin flame journey from the 3D based ego and fear journey is the unconditional love. All 3D unions is based off of what's in it for me. What am I going to get out of this? I want to marry a husband for this reason. I want a husband for that reason. I want a wife for this reason. This, that, and the other. A twin flame union is, I love you for who you are. And I want to add shock value into your life. This is what I want to do for you. And a lot of us divine feminines, we automatically want to heal our DM. We want a healing. I know, because that is the natural attribute of a divine feminine. We are nurturers by nature. It's in us to do that, you see. And it's in a divine masculine's nature to protect, to be logical, to have the logical mind. But the real kicker is this: when you can combine the two and make them one. And it starts within. The reason why you're not with your divine masculine is because you are not balanced between your divine feminine and your divine masculine within. When you get the balance of those two, that is when you have union. I already have union with my divine masculine. I've been saying this ever since the beginning of this year. This is what triggered me to start this YouTube and to start doing everything that I'm doing, because how can I tell you anything when I'm divided within myself? That doesn't make sense. I know that it's only a matter of time that me and my baby are going to be in union in the physical, because we're already together spiritually, you see. So within, so without. If you're feeling in the inside that you're divided and he's separate and you guys are separated and you're not in union, you're never going to get union. You have to feel it. You know, there's a saying that you got to fake it until you make it. Well, I'm not going to say fake it until you make it. I'm going to say feel it until you make it. Feel it until it becomes your reality. Okay? A lot of this, it may sound like it's harder than what it is, but it's not. It really isn't. If you continue to keep putting those thought processes out there that you're separated from your divine masculine, honey, it's never going to come. Take it from someone who has been in union since I've been separated from my divine masculine 3 times. Okay? 3 times. I've been in physical 3D union with my baby. I know what I'm talking about. I know my mindset. I know what I was thinking about to manifest it. You can manifest this union if that's what you want to do. It's up to you. The reason, okay, Lala Blue asked the question. She said that she has a dream about her divine masculine every night. Why? Because you're connected. Because you're on the same frequency. That's why. Because your higher self and your divine masculine higher self are in union. They're one. And because when you go to sleep at night on the astral planes, You guys are doing spiritual work together, just like me and my divine masculine. Every night, I'm usually 9 times out of 10 working with my divine masculine, or we're in a dream together, we're doing stuff together, we're living together, we're doing everything together. We're not separate. That's why I told you, you guys are not separate. If you say you're separate, then you're separate. But that's the reason why, Lala, because you guys are in union in the spiritual plane in 5D. Oh, congratulations, Edward. I'm so happy for you. Keep this mindset. You are going to get those babies that God promised you. Just like I'm going to get my babies that God promised me and my husband. Okay? It's going to happen. That's pretty intense, Adela. Wow. Forbidden love is right. Hello, sister. Oh, hi, Sharon. Love you too, baby. Highlighted C. I'm feeling my twins' energy really strong these last couple of days. Energy has shifted for sure. Yes, I tell you what. Oh, God, you guys. I'm going to share this story with you. I have been feeling a lot of energy in my sacral chakra. Now, a lot of you already know that I'm celibate. I'm not sexually active with anyone. And it has been becoming really, really intense that no matter what I do to align my chakras, clear my chakras, this is what I do. This is my work. It has gotten like really intense. So I said, okay, fine. I know what this is. I know what you want me to do, Source. And so I finally gave in and I contacted my twin. And so we're back into communication. After a little break, I did the break for myself and I did it for him too, because I was just emotionally everywhere. Because this is my husband, you guys. And this is the love of my life. But at the same time, we don't possess them. We don't own them. And we have to free them to their journey. And so that's what I did. I freed him to his journey until Source told me that it was time for me to come back and regroup and to have radical forgiveness and unconditional love for him. Okay, and not expect anything. Another reason why you're not in union with your twin is because of expectations. If you expect anything, I'm telling you, you're only setting yourself up for failure. Don't expect nothing. I'm telling you, it sounds crazy, right? But if you start putting up them expectations, you're going to be heartbroken. Okay? Be willing to give and not expect anything back in return. And I bet you'll see how things start to change and turn around in your connection and with your union with your divine masculine. I'm going to tell you a story. It's the story of the lotus flower. If anyone ever heard the story, just act like you didn't. Act like this is the first time you heard it, okay? But the lotus flower wanted to be seen in all its beauty and grace. And so it started to grow and grow and grow, even though it was growing in muddy waters. And so eventually, the love and the affection of the lotus flower was seen for all. And everyone stood and marveled the beauty of this lotus flower. Why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because you are that lotus flower. You grow and you bloom and you become beautiful within yourself, inside and out. And divine masculine is going to recognize you, you see. Because as you continue to move upward and onward, guess what's going to happen to divine masculine? He's going to move onward and upward along with you. The higher that you raise your vibration, the higher he's going to raise his vibration. Okay? And for you, Lady C, even though you're not in communication, the fact that you are feeling your twin is a win-win and a win-win-win for you. That means the union is not too far off. I cannot give you a time frame, but just know that that's a good sign. How do I know I'm on a 5D? Latasha, let me explain something, baby. When you're in a 5D, you don't even have to question it. It is out of this world. It is something that I can't describe to you. It's something that I can't articulate in word and thought. I can't put it into words. When you know you're on a 5D frequency, okay. All right, I'm getting something. I'm getting a download at this moment. One of your guides just popped up. When you are on the 5D frequency, you'll start losing friends. You'll start losing family members. And people will start to look at you different. And that is because you've raised your vibration to a higher frequency. We are all multi-dimensional beings. But for those that are on a 3D plane, they won't mess with you because they can't. They won't be able to understand, overstand what is happening to you. So that's how you know that you're in a 5D frequency. When you have people that just don't like you for no reason and you didn't do anything besides just say hello, that's how you know you're in a 5D frequency, because so much hate from the lower vibrational people will come your way because you are shining your light on their demons. That's how you know you're in a 5D. You feel different, you act different, you speak different, your tone changes, your whole persona and everything about you, it begins to shift into that vibration. And you always just feel a lot of love all the time in your heart. And no matter what anyone does to you, you still love anyway, because you realize that it's not a reflection of you, but it's a reflection of them. That's how you know that you're in a 5D. When you're in a 5D, that's when you try to at least reach out to your twin, even though your twin told you they don't want you, that they want to move on, and that you need to find somebody else. But you're reaching out to your twin anyway because you know your soul contract and you know what the divine has told you. The divine told you to reach out to your twin and say hello. How was your day? I'm wishing that you had the best day that you can ever have today. You know, I wrote something to my twin today. It was beautiful. I don't know by heart now what I said, but I said something like, may the sun always shine upon your face, or something to that extent. But just allow for things to flow from your heart. If you allow things to flow from your heart, Source promises you that you can't keep love away from you. You have to be in the frequency, in the vibration of love. If you say, well, I'm not contacting them because he ain't contacting me, that ain't love. See what I'm saying? Love asks for nothing, but love just constantly gives. Now, I'm not saying give to a dead situation. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that know your contract and what you're supposed to do, because when you know your contract, can't nobody stop you and your twin. Can't nobody stop that union. What God has put together, let no man pull apart. Not even you can stop this union. Not even your twin, as much as low vibrational as he or she is, can stop what God has already willed to be so. Love casts out all fear. That is exactly right, babe. You are so right, Tenera. I'm hoping I'm saying your name right. Miss Reynolds, girl. Yes. All right, so Cynthia, you had a talk with your mom and you told her we haven't been together in 3 years. Why I cried so much last night for him, my pillow was soaked. The reason why you cried and your pillow was soaked, baby, is because you may be experiencing something that he's going through on a vibrational level, and you may not necessarily know what that is. I cry sometimes when my twin is crying, and I don't even know what the hell he's crying for, but I'm crying because I feel his pain. Okay? For those that are really deeply connected, you can feel it. Hey, warrior goddess. Hey, I am a Gemini. He is a Leo. He is attached to a third party. He asked to meet me at a park we first met at. We have been in contact, but it's a bit scattered. He spoke immaturely yesterday. Okay. You know what? There's something that I used to say to my twin, and it really worked. When he would, you know, be immature and stuff like that, I would say it's interesting that you feel that way. It's very interesting that you just said what you said to me. Be mutual. You have to go back to 0 point, you guys. I know that I feel like sometimes they purposely test us. I know, as a matter of fact, they purposely test us. And you have to be the one to take the high road and not entertain it or not give in. Okay? But he was testing you, warrior goddess. That's exactly what he was doing. And if he's in a third party relationship and he's reaching out to you, my recommendation is continue to talk to him, because remember, we're not setting any demands, but we're setting boundaries. Okay? Don't have sex with him. But if he's reaching out to you, at least keep that connection and let him know, hey, I'm not going to deal with you being in a third party relationship. So if you want to continue to talk to me, you have to be exclusive. Give me exclusivity. And if not, I can't continue to talk to you. Set those boundaries. He's not good at expressing himself. I told him yesterday, I'm not stroking your ego. And dealing with manipulation, he actually admitted that he is a manipulator. Yeah, warrior goddess. Most of them are. I agree. Yeah. Years fear of abandonment. Yeah. They have abandonment issues. They do. A lot of them. A lot of them have, childhood trauma that needs to be healed and all kind of stuff. All right, pretty unique. I found that to be true. I did. Uh-huh. When you tell him about how you pick up energies, he is in a relationship with a karmic and asks me why he can't have 2 wives. Oh, well, that is... Ain't that about a bitch? Why can't I have 2 wives? Because you're being greedy. You can barely satisfy one woman. And I know you can't satisfy 2. Come on. Listen. A lot of these divine masculines, honestly, when I was in meditation with Source today, and I was in meditation with Source for quite some time, I find that they have not had the proper upbringing from a male role model or figure. I don't care if some of them did have their fathers. Most of them seen their fathers cheat. Do you see what I'm saying? It's very rare that they have that role model figure that really taught them how to be a man and to have discipline. Because a person that wants to be with more than one person is an undisciplined person. Plain and simple. And no, I know you're not going to go for that. So, all right, Gail. Yes, he is really afraid of metaphysical things. Told people I was crazy. I mean, of course, I would say you crazy if I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? People judge what they don't understand and what they're not willing to understand. Okay? I hate that I love no matter what. I felt weak because of it. Okay, Rebecca Larson, listen. Don't let this change you. Love anyway. If not the divine masculine, someone else is going to come and love you fully and completely regardless. Keep loving. Okay? I used to feel that way. I used to feel like, man, what's the point? I'm not getting nowhere with him. He's not listening to me. Let me just go ahead and just stop. But sometimes you have to teach people how to love you. Sometimes people just don't know, baby. They just don't know. We're living in a cold world. Everybody out for themselves. Sometimes I'm getting a download again. I wasn't supposed to be channeling. This was supposed to be a talk, but I'm getting downloads in as I'm talking to you guys. And I'm trying to listen. Okay. All right, listen. First of all, a lot of you divine feminists do not share so much with your divine masculine because he can't handle it. Do not talk to him about 5D or spiritual stuff that you already know that he ain't with. You have to reach a person from their level of understanding. If your divine masculine thinks that you're crazy, it's because he doesn't understand your awareness. We all have different levels spiritually. And I know that what I told you guys proves true. Divine feminines, you are more advanced spiritually. Okay? Talking to him is like a dog trying to speak a cat language right now about anything that is spiritual. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. I wouldn't even share anything spiritual with your divine masculine. Nope. You need a husband to love you for, yes, yes, exactly. Pretty unique, you're right. You do need someone who's going to love you for you. Okay? And all of you. Okay? And think that you are the center of their universe. Don't nobody got time for this third party shit. Come on. You better than that. Everybody's better than that. I'm stingy. I ain't sharing shit. I'm too stingy. I don't like sharing. I was the only girl, so I never had to share shit, and I ain't sharing my man. Yes, Adela, I know you want to heal him. And you know what? I'm going to even go a step further. You have been healing him. Okay? And there's more healing that needs to be done. And I feel like you're going to complete your mission in helping. You know what? Isis healed Osiris. I love this story, you guys. He had fragmented souls that were in different dimensions, and she helped him to collect all those back. Now, it's so amazing because I just got an epiphany and an aha moment. I need to do a soul revocation for my husband because she wanted him to be his complete and whole self. Something happened to him where he got his soul fragmented, okay, from another god. And she healed him. She brought all his pieces back together. And that is when they were able to go into their divine union. Amazing. I love that story. All right. Congratulations, Chastity. You've been with your divine masculine since Saturday. That's amazing. That's good for you, honey. No, you cannot let him hurt you, Lala. Listen, let me explain something to you. God really took his time out with me today because I really wanted to know, where is this going with me and my husband, you know? I called about my Mercedes to the car dealership today to get like the oil changed or whatever. And I'm like, well, if I drop it off, how am I going to get back home? Because they were really, really busy and it was going to take them some time. And he was like, you need a man. I said, I know I need a man. I got a man. He ain't acting right. All right. Anyway, but back to my conversation with God. When you really love somebody, you don't give up on them. No matter how hard it may be. Now, this is only for certain instances. Certain instances walk the hell away, okay? But when you know that this person wants you just as much as you want them, don't do it. If this person is at least showing you signs, and they're at least, if you talk to them, they talk back to you, don't do it. Some mature faster than others, okay? But if you're really at that point where you want to be with someone else, you can call that in. You can call in. Trust me, I can call in whoever I want. Here's the thing. I called in love last week. 2 days later, my soulmate called me and asked me to come over. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming over. For what? And it's like, I'm a high frequency, high viber. I ain't about to come over for no sex. This ain't no booty call. How the hell you gonna call me after 2 months and ask for some booty? No, thank you. Okay? I'm not looking for casual sex with anybody. I haven't even had sex. And then had the nerve to ask me, have I been having sex? And have I had sex with somebody since me and him? None of your damn business. You ain't my husband. Come on. It's just, you can call that in. Trust me. But make sure when you call in, you be specific what you want. I was specific, but I don't know how his ass got in there. Yep. You gotta set them boundaries, Lala. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm with you. It's hard for me to see this because I'm kind of like in the dark too. Rose 4771. I hope I'm saying it right. All right. You know what? Another reason why you're not with your divine masculine is because your divine masculine needs to learn some lessons, some soul lessons that they can't learn with you. Okay? Maybe they have a soul agreement and a contract with the third party. You can't always say that the third party is a karmic. I'm not even going to go there, okay? Those are just labels. I'm going to say with their soulmate. Because all soulmates are karmics. All twin flames are karmics, damn it. We're all karmics. Because we're teaching anybody that we're connected to lessons. Hear me out when I say this. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I own a metaphysical school. Everybody is a karmic to everybody. All right? But what makes it difficult, and I'm going to tell you this, is that people just think that, the karmics, and I'm just saying this for the sake of you guys already knowing that vernacular, put voodoo on the divine masculine. Well, guess what? There are karmics that when you're in a soulmate relationship to put voodoo on the soulmates. Okay? So don't just think that divine feminine is only happening to you. It's happening to everybody. Okay? Trust me. I get emails every day where they're in soulmate relationships and somebody gonna put voodoo on a man. So it's not just us. Everybody's going through it. Edward, please clarify. You asked me what did I mean. I don't know, because I didn't say so much and say so much shit. I don't know what you asking me, what I mean. But hopefully I hope you got the answer. Yeah. All right, so used to have dreams about him every night. You seen us getting married, children. So no, it's gonna. Yeah, you know know what, girl. I'm glad you touched on that. All right, dreams are real. Okay. Dreams are so important when it comes to this work and this journey. I recommend that all of you guys get a dream journal. Start recording your dreams, because dreams are messages from the spiritual realm. Dreams are messages from the spiritual realm about what you need to do in your awakened state. Dreams are confirmations about your answered prayers. Dreams are real. They mean something. They have meaning. They have symbolism and symbolic to certain situations in your life. Okay? Oh, thank you, Julie. This is the first time you see my face? I'll try to make more of an appearance just so you guys can see me more, okay? Yes, expectations, chastity will kill it every single time. Another reason why you're not in union with your divine masculine is because divine feminines, we like to do this. Little is a lot. Remember, a little is a lot. We get a chance to talk to our divine masculine, and we are pulling out our lungs, our heart, our kidneys, our intestines. We are just spilling the beans. That will run his ass away so quick. He'd be like, this girl is too emotional. I can't handle her. So a little is a lot. Okay? A little goes a long way. Half of the time they already feeling guilty about breaking the connection, and then you come and you do this emotional dumping on them. They can't handle that because they got their own shit. Another reason why you're not in union with your twin is because they got their own shit they dealing with. Life is real, okay? Life is happening to all of us. They got their own problems, their own situations that they dealing with. And yeah, although they may love you or they may often think about you, that shit that's right there in front of their face, this is what they focused on. They focused on that. They focus on what's in front of them, you guys. They're living in the present moment. And you should take notes. You should do the same. Okay? You should live in the present moment. All right? You know, it's kind of like you already know that this is God's promise to you, right? This is God's gift to you. God's promised you this union. If you tell me God ain't promised you this union, you ain't no twin. Okay? Because every twin flame got God's promise that you're going to be with your twin. I know this because I am a twin. God has assured you that you and your twin were going to be together. He didn't say when, or she didn't. Mother, Father, God, he, she didn't say when, but he said, she said, you're going to get into union with your twin. In the meantime, you know what? It's kind of like, say you're a little kid, and your mother said that you're going to take a trip and you're going to go somewhere, right? And you may not even know exactly where you're going because you're just a kid. You don't know about countries. You don't know about states. You don't know about none of that shit. Nor do you care, right? But you know you about to go on a trip. You know that you about to get to this destination. All right. So as a kid, you're just going along, right? You're distracting yourself. Maybe, you know, you got games that you're playing with. Maybe you're coloring in a coloring book. Maybe you're singing songs to yourself, right? But you know that eventually you're going to get to that destination. Well, that is how Source is with us, and we are that child, and we are going on that trip. That is the twin flame journey, okay? We're peeking out the window. We're looking at signs. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? This is what we're doing to Source. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And eventually we'll get there. But do you know, as a kid, when you kept asking, are we there yet? That shit took extra long. It made the trip even 10 times longer because you kept on asking, when are we going to be there? Are we there yet? So my advice to you is to distract yourself. Now, some people say that distraction don't work. They a damn lie. It works. Try to keep yourself busy. Try to get yourself involved in some type of hobby or some type of extracurriculum outside of work. Read a book. Do something to keep your mind off of it, and time will fly by. Okay? Wow, that's amazing, Chastity. I'm so happy to hear this for you. Really, I am. Glad that you're in union with your twin. That's amazing. I can't wait until me and my baby are back together. I love him so much, you guys. I love him. That's my heart. And it's beyond, you know, physical. Like, we have such a very strong spiritual, emotional connection. Okay? And sex, oh God, I'm not even going to go there. I won't even talk about that. Oh my God, that's a whole topic of discussion, a whole different time, a whole different broadcast. Warrior Goddess, I am a Gemini, use attachment. Okay, I already seen that. Sharon, you do too have some friends. You got me, girl. You got friends. Good. I'm so happy you're at PZ. That's a great thing. People you never knew will come to you out of nowhere. That is so true. And tell you their issues and life story. Happens to me all the time. Love does conquer all. It's very true. And if you stay in that vibration of love, it'll cure you very, very well. Man. Okay. Hello, Cherry Pie. Your twin blocked you. I can't see the name. What the freak, man? Chantel Terrell? Shantae Terrell? I'm sorry if I'm messing your name up, sweetie. It happens. I block my twin. He blocks me. We unblock each other. It happens. You know what? Let me tell you something. People block for various reasons. The only time I block him is when I'm trying to get my shit together. When I just don't want to be an emotional wreck. When I don't want to entertain the emotional shitstorm anymore. And when I want to raise my vibration. That's the truth. It's nothing personal against him. I block him so I won't be tempted to text him or to call him or to do something out of my character. You know, so there's many reasons why people block, you know. I wouldn't take it personal. Don't, like a duck, let it roll off your back. Okay? Don't matter. That's your twin. Where in the hell he gonna go? He ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? I told my husband when he left me, I said, I don't give a damn if you leave me. Where you gonna go? Then my heart ain't gonna be able to find you. That's how confident you need to be. Who cares if he blocked you? He gonna unblock you. Trust me. It's temporary. This is just the little games that we play in the game of love. You guys remember that song? This is just the game we play. Anyway, I'm always thinking about a song. Absolutely, you can manifest that new beginning. We talked about that already, about being in the vibration and having that magnetism. We sure did. Yes, radical forgiveness, Miss Reynolds. You got it. Radical forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for you. Okay? Not the other person. Forgiveness is for you. Why are you going to let that dead weight of the past, why are you going to carry that shit around? Okay? You know what? 9 times out of 10, when you have something and hold something against somebody, that person has forgot about that shit a long time ago. Or they no longer are affected by it. The only person that is hurting is you. When you carry animosity, regret, and anger, that lowers your vibration. I forgive my husband for everything. I already told him. I forgive you for everything. I'm ready for you to come home. I'm just keeping it 100% real. You can come home whenever you want to, baby. The door is open. This is what high vibrations do for you. It helps you to speak your truth. Ego will have you like, nah, he better apologize first, or he better call me. He better show up. He better. No, he better not do anything. You know, one thing that I love being in the high vibration is that I realize that divine masculine, my divine masculine, he can do whatever the hell he wants to do. And I'm completely okay with that. But when it starts to go off of the Richter scale of what I want and what I allow, and if it starts to impair my happiness, that's when it gets cut off. Okay? I don't entertain nothing that I don't want. And that goes for all of you. Do not entertain anything that you don't want. Okay? You guys, I had to really skip through some of these just because of time. Okay? We all make mistakes, warrior goddess. We all make mistakes. Don't beat yourself up over it. All you got to do is continue to keep moving. Just keep it moving. You know what? It wouldn't be surprising to me if your divine masculine put black magic on you, Raina. Am I saying your name right? I really can't see. This is crazy. This is a brand new phone. And it's like the right and it's so itty bitty. Alright. Ray. Look like Raina. Hope I'm saying it right, girl. But you know who you are. If you think your divine masculine put black magic on you, guess what? His ass put black magic on his damn self because you are one. Okay? So what he did to you, he did to himself. I can help you if you really truly think that that is the case, because you don't want to keep any black magic on you. You don't. You want to get rid of that at all costs, because that can be very detrimental to your spiritual advancement. I do remove those through what is called an Archangel Michael attunement. Yes, ma'am. I don't play around with black magic at all. I don't entertain that for not 1 minute or second. Yep. I can share some stories with you, but it would have to be on another video. Because, yeah, my DM's family put black magic on me. That's what got me into doing my workings and working with the spiritual realm to remove that shit. Because everybody act like they were scared. I went to, like, you guys, this is a true story. I went to people that, you know, they work with demons and they remove hexes, spells, curses. I went to this lady. Yeah. She told me she didn't want to do it. She was scared. I went to an Indian shaman, for God's sakes. His ass was scared too, because it was African voodoo. Guess who removed it? Me, with the help of my angels. I asked them, how do I remove this? They said, okay, we've been waiting for you to ask us. This is how you do it. And that's how I did it. And I do it for everybody. I help everybody that's in that boat where their divine masculine unawakened self put voodoo on both of them. It's stupid. This is the reason why I tell divine feminists, don't you do no spiritual work or spell work on your divine masculine, baby. Don't do it. You can do workings, like I do workings for my husband, but it's never to what's the word, it's never to like make him come back to me, or it's never to you know, command him and have power like domination and stuff like that. It's to like raise his vibration, to clear his karma, because you know, I'm working on a spiritual level, right? You know, that's what is going to help you. If you want them back, work on them spiritually and work on them by cleaning their karma. You can even cut the karmic ties between them and the third party. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, including their family too. If their family is their karmics, you can cut that shit out. That's good for you, pretty unique. That's the way you need to do it. Loving someone unconditionally, you guys, doesn't mean becoming a doormat neither, okay? It just means that you are not going to be petty like them and carry grudges. No, that causes illnesses and diseases in your body. Who needs that? We got enough shit. We don't need to add. Alright, you guys, I spent a great deal on here. I'm getting sleepy. It's time for me to go home. Thank you guys for chiming in. For most of you that I have not gotten a chance to get to, I will probably come back on tomorrow, because my new tarot deck will be finished and I want to do some live readings with my new tarot deck tomorrow. So I'll be back on like maybe 9 o'clock, and then we can have a deeper conversation, and then I'll do some free readings tomorrow, you guys. Yay! Of course, you know, you can donate, but I'm going to do some free readings for you guys. How about that? So see me tomorrow, 9 o'clock, and I'll be doing a reading for everybody. I'll be pulling one card, okay? One card, and I'll give you a reading based off of that card. That's how we'll do that. Another thing, I have another announcement. For anyone that does the karmic flush, the violet flame, and the Archangel Michael attunement, I will give them a free love energy reading for the month from tomorrow, which is the 23rd. Well, actually, I can make that go into effect today. From right now to the 21st of August. If you get all three workings, I will give you a reading which is 6666. Any type of reading can be a love energy or a personal energy reading for $66.66 for free. I'll do the reading for you. That's what I'm going to do for you guys. Thank you for watching. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase a gift from my registry from Amazon and it will appear on the channel. I now wrap you in my love and I cloak you with my light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much.